pretty late. Happy Halloween. Yeah, it's almost over for me. Okay, so I have seen the film a long time ago. Can't remember quite so well. Let's have a look over here. Just read the blurb. Granny Frump. Baby Pubert, the Addams family's newest offspring, has been abducted by conniving Debbie Jelinski, his former nanny. A ransom note demands Festus to sign over half the Addams family estate, or they will never see baby Pubert again. Isn't it where he starts to go good or something in the film? And he's like a cute baby. But Gomez and Fester have tracked down Debbie to a deserted mansion just outside of town. Now the whole family is in search of baby Pubert. At the gated grounds, they split up. You become Uncle Fester. The mansion is surrounded by miles and miles of gardens and swamps, mountains, rivers, deserts, and caverns. You will have to use all Fester's finesse to avoid traps, solve puzzles, and employ some really creepy helpers. Fester's great family turns up all over to help as they search for baby Pubert. Giving out advice and items, Fester may find that not all Debbie's friends are loyal. Some may be willing to help him for a price. Now get going. It's a spooky, crazy adventure with the wildly weird Addams family. And I'm not going to read the characters, let me know who they are. Morticia Gomez, Uncle Fester, Lurch, Thing, Wednesday, Pugsley. I'm trying to think if there was anything I needed to remember because I read this a couple of hours ago. Oh, there's something weird. It says here that your health controls how much damage your zap power does, which seems odd. So I think the more damage you take, the less damage you'll do, which is an interesting way to do a mechanic. There's loads of hints about items, but I think I'll just read them as need be or not at all if I don't need to. And game guide. So let's have a look at the start. Roses are black. Fester finds himself at the large gated entrance of the garden. He's going to have quite a time in the gardens and the greenhouse. He'd better be careful to notice his surroundings. He may need to come back here later on. For now, he's busy dealing with hungry plants, missing keys, a map, and other sweet surprises. He may get a little hungry himself and snack on some sweet cookies from Granny Gomez. No, from Granny. Gomez, Morticia, and Granny will be searching for baby Pubert here too. Watch out for those triffid plants, jasmine, rasp, and yorgle. Okay, let's go back. I'm trying to wipe my glasses at the same time. Let's start the timer. And we'll go. I have seen like images of this, and obviously I checked it out before I went live, but my first impression is how just utterly disgracefully cursed Uncle Fester's sprite is. My brain can't even parse it. Like, what is that? It's supposed to be Christopher What's-His-Face? I'm not really sure what the buttons are, because I've got no manual, but I think they're similar to the Super Nintendo, which is, where is it? So there's 4 buttons on the Super Nintendo, but I've only got 3, so I guess one doubles up. B is for the electronic zap, which is probably A here. A is for whatever item is in the equipment box, which I'm guessing is B, because it does nothing. Y is to see the map. That does nothing. C does nothing. Read signs, I don't know. And then X is to interact with stuff. Maybe they'll double up the map button on Mega Drive. There she is. How do I talk to her? Oh, Fester. Any luck finding dear Pubert? I do miss him. The place is too cheerful without his young yet strangely corrupt eyes staring from his crib. Nope, not yet. Never mind. How's things, Fester? Miserable. Oh dear. Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Is that it? No, same thing. How's the volume actually? I didn't check. Is it a good level? Or could it go up? I realised my Mortal Kombat streams the other day were a bit quieter than I'd have preferred. But oh well. It's Grandma. Oh my god, those eyes. Oh, Fester. You young slug. You look rough today. So do you, Grandma. You say the nicest things, Granny. Take these cookies, dearie. I made them myself. Hee 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 hee. Black beetle cookies. Made from choice cut slime. Can we just have the text all at once? Not line by line like this. Black beetle cookies made from choice cut slime soaked black corpse beetles. Double cholesterol too. More that pasty flabby look your granny loves. For that pasty flabby... What is this fucking font? For that pasty flabby look your granny loves. They will keep you in bad shape, whatever happens. Now go and see your brother Gomez. He has a little present for you. I'd like to get it all at once, but I'm scared to skip the text. Oh my, look at her eyebrows going. I love that. Oh, there's too much already to animate and clip from there, so I can see. I've always heard good things about... Is it Fester's Quest? And I think this is maybe similar. Just checking for secret. Oh, there's Gomez. And an entrance. Can I actually go over there? Maybe we're not supposed to go through the main gate. Let's have a look. I wish he'd go a bit faster. No. It's empty. There's a lot of cute animations in the plants and things. I wonder why they chose not to release this in North America. Like, if they already went to the trouble of making the port. I was trying to one-handed play while I drink my coffee. Seems like that's nothing. Now I'm stuck. How did I get through? This game needs a run button. Does he get angry? Oh, look at him go. Oh, we got cookies now. Black beetle cookie. Where's Wednesday then? And Pugsley. Fester, old man, how positively awful to see you. Take this journal, you may need it to find your way around here. I now have a journal. This menu's like I can only move one at a time. I just want to hold the D-pad down. What did that do? Oh, there we go. The B button. Gardens and graveyard. What am I looking at? So maybe the Super Nintendo has its own button, but on Mega Drive we'll have to equip it to look. What can you do? Let's go in the underground. What is this? Oh. Are they good? Are they something like, why am I bouncing away from them? Gatekeeper's home, visitors unwelcome. Which to go in, red or green? Red looks bad news. Oh. Is red the exit? Yeah. Get lost. No one gets in. They're here. I've told you once, laddie. Go away. Right, that's it. I've had it up to here with you. Why? Channeling big British energy from him. Oh. Oh. Right, I'll do you for that. Ooh. So we started the game with a boss fight? Ouch. Oh, I've lost some of his lightning now, so that it gets harder as you take damage. That's no fair. Oh my god. I can't reach. Oh crap. Oh no. Now it's nothing. Oh. Oh, let's just die and see what happens, eh? Oh. It's a very dynamic game over screen. Sort of 3D. Game over. Continue. Sure. Oh. That's nice. Where's my... Do I have my inventory? Yep. Journal. Boing. Get lost, no one gets in here. Oh gosh. I feel like I've heard this music before, but faster. I don't know whether it's slow down or just 50 Hertz, but it was only made for... I would expect the music... Oh, bugger. The music to be optimised. Kind of sounds a bit like Sandopolis. How much damage is it going to take for the start of the video game? Don't break in, do they? Oh, what was that? I didn't actually mean to push that. I pressed the wrong button. Dungeon 1? Dungeon 1? Is this like Legacy of Kain? Oh. Isn't that just more of those chumps? Hey Retrons Roster, how are you? Happy Halloween! I want to heal, but is like I don't know the specs here. Is Grandma gonna make me more cookies if I eat them? I hope she does. Oh, Gomez is gone. Where's Morticia? Bop, 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 bop. Can I go down there? Hey, I can't leave just yet. I haven't found baby Pubert. Pubert? I hate saying that name. I don't remember it. Oh, Festa. Already read that though. Oh, yes, I've read it. Can we just skip? Oops. I think we're going to eat a cookie. If we want to live. There's passwords in this, but I'm not sure where you get them from. I think maybe cousin it, if I remember. Eat the cookie. Okay. We have ill health in this, not health as well, the manual says. We lose our ill health as we get hit. Hey Granny. Granny, will you make this? What? Granny, will you make this? Granny, will you do that? Bother. Always bother with you, young Fester. Go away and let me be for a while. Oh dear. Jelinski must be around here somewhere. Hopefully she has Pubert, or at least enough bits of him for Granny to put him back together. Dear. It's empty. Are you an Addams Family fan? I've seen the first two films. I never really watched the TV show. I'm guessing that enemies. Ooh. Boom. It's going to be a bit hard to see what's an enemy and what's not if this is the case. The map is a bit cumbersome. That's definitely something that I think the Super Nintendo's very likely managed to improve by having a button dedicated for it. Gardens and graveyard. Why is there a box to the left? Maybe we can get there. I don't know how devious this game's gonna be, like secrets and stuff, so I'm sort of just on edge looking for secret passageways. Or maybe it's just gonna be a very simple game, but the previous Addams Family game, and I think they're both made by Ocean, that had like lots of little secrets, so this is pretty cool so far. It's very early days, but this is definitely something I would have been happy to have got as a kid, I think, for Christmas. I'd have been all over this. Especially because it's got all the story stuff too. Hey Mac, listen up. If you want to strike a blow for floral liberation, stop Mrs. Jelinski controlling the plants. Bring me the black rose that grants her power. Take this key. It should get you into the caverns where the rose is kept. And now the skull key. It is like Addams Family, the RPG, isn't it? Oh, the graphics are good too. Where is the rose? One simple task is all I ask of you, and you just waste valuable time. Now get on with it. Music could be improved though, for this area anyway. Oh wait, was that key for that gate then outside, perhaps? There's Granny again with her twitching eyes. This could be clearer. Where do I get through? Very devious. Surely it's that. We've got the key. A skull key. Ta-da! I've played video games before. Thank you for the GGs. That was a big accomplishment in terms of game progress. Dungeon 1, but a different part. This map's awful. Bam bam. Dare I say it's the Zelda of Addams Families. Boom. What a weird direction to go though. Swig of my coffee. 1, 2, 3. The clue is the Oh, I'm enjoying this base. Just gonna wait for those ads to go away for a second. As they're about to. I'll read that hint again in case you missed it. 1, 2, 3. The clue is V, which could be 5. But I wonder if it's just quite simply the shape here. 1, 2, 3. Easy. But aren't we just back where we started? Huh? What was the point in that? Oh, I guess you can't get back because the teleport is one way. This game kind of reminds me of all sorts of things. Like bits of it can remind me of the story of Thor and like Crusader Ascenti, like these spike things. Not in gameplay terms, but just the perspective, the graphics and stuff. They're all sort of Zelda-y-ishy. Oh, my laptop is rather loud. F these ads, yes, F them Barfleys. Thank you very much for the resub, you star. Hope you can enjoy your Addams Family ad free. And also, I did. There may be a new email. Just saying, but I may have uploaded a new email today, just before I went live. May you be the first one to have discovered it. I actually did two because I couldn't decide if I liked it animated or not. I think I like it not animated, but I'm not sure. There she is. You found her. There's also non-animated version. I don't know which I prefer. I wasn't sure whether it's having a sliding in either. Very spooky. I think I'm just going to keep her though because I like her face. She just looks so... Can't even describe the emotion. Like a mixture of just smug and dead inside. Like blinking in disbelief but without blinking. She is spooky. Oh, this is already one of these kind of games, isn't it? Oh my goodness. This is a good game though so far. You know, all what? 23 precious minutes of gameplay that I've uncovered. Mona Lisa's wireless smart. It reminds me of that emote that Big Tall Not Small has, which I've just lost because the subs dropped off. But the Mona Lisa peeking. Oh god. The combat could leave much to be desired, mostly because it punishes you when you take damage. Like your lightning beam gets smaller. So. Hey, ooh. See, now it's big. Whoa, look at that. I'll eat them anyway. I'm already lost. I'm utterly lost right now. We do have a map though. Where am I in it? Do I want to go to the right? Do they respawn? Can't even see. Ooh! I'm already wondering, that's on fire and that's not. My brain's, the cogs are going, you know? What are you telling me, video game? Looks like a puzzle, but is it? Looks like they've got like arses for faces. Little arse mushrooms. Are you doing anything for Halloween? Kind of wish Halloween was a Friday. I've obviously got to go to work tomorrow. Oh! Doubt we'll finish this tonight. It looks like a meaty game, so what I'll probably do is do it tomorrow. Trapped! Am I though? Can I not just stand on this very secret teleporter? Is that all this room was though? Legend of Festa. It's kind of that, isn't it? Isn't Festa's Quest like that too? Have you played that one on the NES? Bowl of candy out for the kids. What for the neighbourhood? In years past, my neighbourhood is super dead on Halloween. Kind of sad. They're all dark and turned off. Are you going to be lighting yours up? Welcome, welcome. I've had enough of Halloween, to be honest, but yeah, one of those is not lit, and I don't know why. Why is that? Yeah, but worse. I thought Festus Quest was considered good. First person maze, well, hold your breath. Who made Festus? What was that? Who made Festus Quest? Was it Ocean as well? Because they made this one. What did I just pick up? Or was it just health? He's too fat to fit up there. Where was the room with all the teleporters that I was just in? This one. Let's see what all the other ones do. Okay. Sun Corporation. What a name. Oh! Bloody pointless. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so they all do nothing. I think. Yep. Just the bottom right hand one takes me away to here. Oh, these don't have flames either though, so maybe it means nothing. Wait, why has that got 3 lines down the side and that one doesn't? I think I'm overthinking it. The SNES version, no RA for this game, that's a shame. The SNES version does, yeah. I would. This one's HAL only, so they probably didn't bother. Are you going to try the SNES one then? We could play it together, Chrono Gear. We could be like sisters. A lot of these rooms have been very pointless. Tempted to. It's been a while since you've copied what I'm playing. What was the last thing that I played that you did? Dracula? Last year? God. Was it last year I did Dracula? I thought I did Adam. Maybe I did both. You ate my mother. Yes, I am. I shouldn't even say it like that. It's been grossly exaggerated over time. Now it is just becoming Zelda, isn't it? Why do they? Oof! Why do they put these gaps? But I'm like way too fat. Like, I mean, I suppose it's just making it look a bit more real, but. Oof! Watch. Unexpected Cyber Justice for a bit. It's terrible. Has it got rewards? What are they? Is there any like finish the game on hard mode without dying? It's probably one of them, which would be miserable. Quite busy for the outfits. Oh, it's really good. Have you listened to it properly? And the mix is crazy. Beta level with with each arm. They're all shit though, so it doesn't make any difference. Like, you may as well ignore that they exist. Did I not just come down from there? Ooh. You gotta look. Is that not a door? But what's over here? Nothing? Oh, bore off. Oh! I fell for it. There's fuck all up here. Nope. That'd be a good place for like a... Oh! What the flying bugger is that all about? Oh. Sneaky skeleton. Where do we continue from? Oh. Oh, you knew it. You knew it. You knew it. The game over screen is really cool, yeah. I thought that when I first saw one. Right, well, it's not like there's any experience in this game, is there? Oh, piss off. 1, 2, 3. The hint is V. Not gonna bother. I'm not bothered. Where's the exit? Do I have to? Huh? Where am I going? Or is the HUD covering up the exit? What? Wait a minute! Oh, tits. Oh! How did I find that so easy last time? Can't even remember where I need to go and don't. Was there something in here? Just health. Health is good though. Ah, oh, bugger. Why am I not... Did I just get hit and not notice? I thought I picked up a health. Like his attack. I think we get other attacks later though, but I'm not sure if they're consumables. But there are other items to use. Like marbles, I think is one of them. Enemies going behind these like blocks is not good. Oh, you absolute wanker. Presumably that'll open at some point. Zap, 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 zap. Only one hit. So you also, that's so weird. You do less damage as well when you've taken damage. Not just shorter range, but less power. So the closer to death you are, the harder it's going to be, which is a really weird choice. I think these take one hit now. Yep, but they took two when I'd taken damage. So it's in your best interest to be at full health. Ooh. Oh, that just says trap, doesn't it? There's no point even going there. At least the enemies don't respawn. See, what's the point of even going over there? Oh, I know your games. Oh, you bastards. Still fell for them though. Peeky. Oh, get out of here! Why is there a skull? Ooh. Oh, they drop health then. I love him peeking around the corner and zapping. I'll do you! Oh my god. These things are very annoying. Yes, give me that. No, don't do it. Don't do it, mister. Ooh. Oh, you... something. Issues with that. Are these all exits? No. Where did we just come from? The top? There's like random boxes on their own though. Or maybe are they the teleport ones? Let's go to the right first. Oh! There's the rose that we need. Do we need this though? Oh. I now have the black rose. Is there not another room to the right of there? No? Bum, 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 bum. Where? I now have the greenhouse key. It's a cool key. Made out of a leaf. I'm gonna die though. Where are we now? The swamps. Oh, I've got a map on top. Forests and swamps. Oh, I hope everything's not back. Oh, God. Why? You knew it. Oh. So I wonder if that room to the left is just the teleport room, like that has no exits. I didn't pay attention. Or is it a secret? Bam. Probably use that as a shortcut. Where are we now? Wait, so what's to the left? This goes down. Oh, I think it only represents one screen though, so even though the exit's at the bottom, it still looks like it's down and to the left. Now where's this? Trapped room. Go up there. I don't think there's too much to worry about missing wise, but in the manual there are items that increase your health. Like permanently. I think you get them off characters, I'm not sure. What was up and to the left? I think I've been there. Because there was that sort of like weird door. Just beat the game and do everything. That looks fun. Probably stuff like get all the health cookies or whatever as well. You can probably cheat half of it with passwords. Oh, the health respawns as well, that's nice. So what's this then? Can't go through. So that just plops you in the game. Not at the intro, no. Would you like a link to the manual? There's no intro, you just start outside the manor, but there's a sort of story intro in the manual. Story in the manual games, a lot of them are, that's usually why I read them. And it's based on the movie, very loosely I think, because isn't it in the movie that they've got the new baby and then it gets kidnapped and ends up turning into like a normal cute baby and Morticia's like oh my god! I think that's what we're doing right now. I can't remember the character though who kidnaps the baby. What was her name? Debbie? Addams Family Values. Debbie. Wait, I'm mixing up the films then. Debbie Jelinski, that's Joan what's it, isn't it? Joan Cusack. So who's Uncle Fester's missus that's trying to marry him? Oh, that is Addams Family Values. She's a serial killer and Black Widow who marries men out of the money and not out of love. Well, what's the first one then? Who's the baddie in the first one? That's Addams Family Values. Oh, Abigail Craven. Okay, I'm mixing the two films up. You know her from Shameless? What, Joan Cusack? What, the American remake of Shameless? I know Joan Cusack from just Joan Cusack. She's in all sorts. Working Girl. Oh, I mean, she's John Cusack's sister. Where do I know her from though? I know her from Toys, the film with Robin Williams in. She's his sister in it. I love that film. That's a good Christmas film. She's in Working Girl, she's like the best friend in that. She's obviously in this. Which I Everyone else I know her from now. Is she in Grosse Point Blank with John Cusack? I can't remember. There must be a film or two they've done together. What is that? It looks very secret. Suspicious. It's gotta be something. I don't want the rose. Let's get I've got the greenhouse key. No. How do we get out? Like, it's barely even a challenge, like in terms of secrecy. Like, can you just have a normal screen? Can't. Where's the stupid bit? It's like somewhere here. Ugh, there we go. Eye of newt, toe of cat, spleen of frog and heart of rat. Oh, hello, dearie. Just brewing something together for dinner. What can I do for you? Some cookies, perhaps? Yes, please. Here you go, Fester. I'm glad to see you're working really hard on your obesity. Soon you will be as fat as Uncle Fritz. If you chance across anything you think I may find interesting, be sure to bring it to your dear old granny. Oh, Fester. Oh, same crap. Oh, I didn't read that. The rose, how awful. It reminds me of a time when the romantic fool Gomez took me to a candlelit autopsy. He gave me a single black bloom, just like that one. Could I have the rose, Fester? Wait. No. Wait, what? We need to give it to the plant, don't we? What happens if I give it her? Ah! Didn't realise this was going to be so deep. Let me consult my manual. I thought we were supposed to give this to the plant. Or did I make that up? Black Rose, this has 2 uses, the manual says. Give to Morticia, Fester will receive an extra ill health segment. Give it to the Crusher, and it will transform Crusher into an evil puxy eye. What do I want him to transform into an evil puxy eye? What was an evil puxy eye? Evil puxy eye. What? Or is it an evil pixie eye? Oops. Choices. Health sounds better. I assume you could get another. I don't think you could. I feel like it's a choice. Have more health or have a challenge. I'm just gonna read. I'm curious. I don't know what I'm choosing. Maybe I had a bottle. No. We're not there. Dungeon 1. Because I'm also not sure how saving works. I'd like to save first before I make a decision. Morticia's still wandering around. Give her the rose. It'll remind her of the time, blah, blah, blah. She'll give you the 4th skull. Oh. It says that if you then talk to the flower, he'll disappear anyway, because he gets angry. But now I want to know what happens if you do give him the rose. I'm curious. This is why I don't play games like Mass Effect. I can't handle it. I can't handle this choice. This is why I always say streaming is better, because then I don't overthink things, but here I am overthinking things. I have 2 options. Wait, what? No. I want to know. Everybody just says give it to Morticia, but I want to know what happens if you don't. Shall I just do it? Should we decide about the black rose? It doesn't matter if you give the wild plant the rose or not, because either way he will leave. So apparently he's just mad if you don't. Well, I mean, well, I'll give it to her then, I guess. I want a password, because I want to see what happens if you don't. Whatever. Let's not worry anymore. Certainly, Morticia, its beauty is only surpassed by its brooding malice, just like you, my dear. Curse you, Fester. How can I ever thank you? Gee, I feel kind of weird all of a sudden. That is a face. Oh, Fester, how I miss dear Pubert. I want to know where to save the game. That would be nice. You only get a password, though. It's weird that the manual tells you. So I don't know, what does it say? The manual tells you what, like, all the items do. There are extra ill health segments in every level, but it says the black rose. Yeah, it will try. If you give it to Crusher, it will transform into an evil puxy eye. I wonder if you just have to, I don't know, fight him or not instead if you give it to him. Maybe it's like a trick. It's a good job I walk around talking to NPCs over and over again. My RPG bad habits. Cause you never know. No rose? No rose? What do you mean you gave it away? That makes me so angry. I could burst. Whoa, strange guy. Well, if you do that Chrono Gear, tell me what happens when you don't. Or maybe I'll play it again next year and see. This is pretty cool though. It's probably not so fun the second time around because it just strikes me like it's incredibly linear. But I would have enjoyed this at the time. I'll Probably would have enjoyed it more on the Mega Drive as well than the Super Nintendo. I feel like it's kind of impressive on the Mega Drive, but on the Super Nintendo it might have felt a bit hodgepodge. It's a little bit tricky to pass, like, where you can and can't walk, though. Because of the so much detail. It's like some people say, what is going on with there? Why can't I strike down? It's like some people say with, like, modern indie, retro-inspired RPGs, like they're just too cluttered with crap all over the screen. It makes it quite hard to actually see what you're doing. What was the whole point of this? The manual says something about gargoyles and waking them up. Are we already on chapter 2 now? I don't even know. Roses are black. Shake, rattle and roar. I don't know if we're on a new area or not. Seems like not. It was in the rumours at the back of the manual. There's like a hints section that gives you some advice. It says something about you do well to find the key to waking up the gargoyles. But then it says, but maybe waking them up is the key. Where are we? Gardens and graveyard. Okay. I wish it had a bit better music though, I have to say. The first game had much better music. Oh! Oh, for God's sake. I feel like the music is also slowing down with how busy the game is getting. It's like the tempo keeps going weird. Who is more cursed? Pick your post or Gomez doing live? Why not both? How are you doing? It's a new. I made it a new emote as well. Oh, bugger hell. It's a bit hard to hit what you want. I'm alright. Ready for another weekend. Have you played this one? It's pretty good so far. I think I've also just played so much crap lately, I'm just thrilled to play anything even remotely fun. Greenhouse this way. Oh well, I've already got the key. But you know what, I'm gonna go the other way. I guess the game's opening up a bit now. Where are we now? Forests and swamps. Oh god. Oh! Oh my god. Oh really? Thanks for that. Can I kill that? Maybe not. The low health, low firepower system is a bit annoying already. Kind of arsey to aim. Punished for taking damage, yeah, but then you take more. Ugh. Because it's a bit clunky. Because it's not a straight line, you know, it's not like a proper, it's not like a swing like a sword like Zelda. It's like only one side of your character in a line. It's where his hand is. Room for improvement there. Select as password. So even though you stood in front of something, it's actually quite easy to miss. Is that plant thing still there? Yeah. No rose. I guess that's an evil puxy eye. I'm not gonna bother. There was nothing up there, was there? Let's see the middle bit. Oh. Oh, we've seen it. I might go to the greenhouse. Oh, excited about that greenhouse. Choking on it. Inhaled badly there, somehow. I think I inhaled a bit of coffee. Wait, did I go up here? It's a bit disoriented. I don't think the map is necessarily that great. Oh god, I keep thinking the bloody bushes. I mean, they are bushes, but the regular bushy kind. They love making pointless dead ends. It really doesn't help. The whole screen is just represented by a square, coming in at all the different angles. I'm just waiting for some dead ends. Is this a dead end? Warning, this bridge is home to Ivel the Unbeatable. Now he was in the manual actually, in the hints thing. It said something about he's actually not unbeatable, but there's something you have to figure out. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. It's like some Super Nintendo. I wonder if it looks any different on the Super Nintendo. Makes you wonder what they have to do. Oh, is this Ivan the Unbeatable? Well, I guess we need an item. I guess that counts as a whole new area actually. I feel like maybe there's a pattern going on here where we move up a screen and then there's a left and right dungeon areas and we move up another screen. Plant said, "Give me the rose, ugly," and then he said, "Hey, thanks, doofus, that was one of your more terminal mistakes. Be seeing you around." Then he turns into an eye and disappears. Ah. Now I feel better. How do you feel though? You lost everything. Shit. Was that one of the achievements? Get duped by the plant. It was all for naught. Well, I appreciate your sacrifice, now that I know what happened. I also half just wanted to double check that I hadn't read it wrong, because I was like, was that the right item, the dark rose, or was that something else? There's no damage list or anything. Should have been that. The revenge set eventually. Yeah, they always do the easy ones, don't they? How many times are you going to redo Final Fantasy VII? Greenhouse, this way. Let's go there. The bastards. The bastards. Swines, a lot of them. I don't participate in such nonsense. Ooh, we've got music. What a treat. Lovely map. You're done with 7 now. Had to fight the weapons without the good materia, which was kind of interesting. Ruby more so. Never done the weapons. Can never be bothered with the huge gap in grinding that you need to do. I mean, yeah, I'm aware that there's a meta. You can like equip W Mime and Knights of the Round or whatever, I don't know, but is that really fun? Okay, a bit clunky there. You know he's gonna be an absolute tit. Ooh, this game needs a diagonal hit. Imagine you didn't have the greenhouse key. Imagine. No. Guess I didn't equip it. Oh yeah, there's a weapons slot, isn't there? So we'll probably get something else soon. Yo, Baldy, yes you, get me out of here, I'm freezing, get me somewhere warm and I'll give you something. Go on, Tubby, will you help me? I mean, with that attitude, yes. Alright then, follow me, I'll find some place warm. Nice one, fat boy. Now take me just east of here to the tropical plant room. I'm waiting for a Little Shop of Horrors reference, but it's not coming. Fat boy. So I keep, like, can I step on it or not? Is that not just the same enemy but slightly changed? Because that's lazy. It's a mushroom. Oh, they don't run, I guess, at least. I'll let them off. Attack of the Killer. Is that a tomato or is it like a radish? You tit. Stop that walking through my blind spot. Rubbish. Where's the map? There's no map here. It's no good. It's no good at all. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, It's a pumpkin. Happy Halloween. A lot of them. Is this just to get... Is this not where he wants to go? I've got a sneeze brewing. Did he not say he wanted to come to the hothouse to the east? Hang on, I need to blow my nose. I'm so sick of allergies. The music just seems kind of slow. Is it a PAL thing? You think they would have optimized it for their own, the only region it was released in, though? But the intro sounded correct, like the da-da-da-da. Through the door, man! Sorry, plant features, it's locked. Locked? What do you mean locked? Oh, hang on. Maybe this old key I found will do the job. Groovy. Can we go the other way? What would have happened if I'd have said no at the start? Maybe there's multiple routes. Presumably there's going to be an item on this level somewhere that lets you get another health power up, because the manual says that there's one in each part. So wait, actually, are we in part 2 now then? No, I think we're still on level 1. Skeleton key is level 2. Box of seeds. Yeah, we're still on level 1. Not sure how you know when you've changed though, but the manual tells you a list of like items for each levels. Still level 1 somehow. That's good though, because I was like thinking, oh, this is a really short game. Because there's only 6 levels, I think. Because I'm not in a rush for this to be over, I'm having quite a good time. Bit slow. Could do with more puzzles as well, I think, because the combat's a bit monotonous. Like, go all in on the Zelda sort of aspects. Do I want to go there? Oh, you titbag. Is that going to reset all the monsters? I hope not. Wouldn't surprise if it's actually brought me up on the same floor but somewhere else. What? Oh, what? What's your problem? They just freeze in place. Oh. You only hit them when they move. Why don't you move? Oh, for God's sake. This attack is... Ah! I tried to open the menu to heal. What does this mean? Please be inside the greenhouse. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. Why is there no map? Greenhouse. Exiting dungeons. Yeah, it seems to be certain areas. Trigger it. Come on, Tubby. Nice one, fat boy. Right. There was like nothing to the east, was there? So let's just go. Do I have to go all the way around again? Cousin It saves... Yeah, apparently, but I haven't met him anyway, yeah. Maybe it's at the end of the level. Or maybe... I mean, maybe we're not far enough to warrant him. He's also a womanizer, the manual said. Is this really the way that I went? Oh, I guess it was. And often successful at it. I need to use Grandma's cookies. I'm just... Oops. It's just that you do get health drops from the enemies sometimes. Must be the shoes. Oh, that reminds me. Did I actually add that onto a list of things to do? Not must be the shoes, but I need to add Kenji. Kenji, come in. Oh, I did. Good. Kind of want crazy grandma's eyes on this as well. Hey G. Kenji, come in. Have you played this one? Do you have this? Because I know it's not the North American library, but you do have some PAL games, don't you? You have not, and no. It was PAL exclusive, yeah. It is on the Super Nintendo, though, in North America. But the PAL, the Mega Drive, presumably port, is PAL only. I think it came out a year later, from the Super Nintendo version. Ish. It's very odd that they would go to the great lengths to port it, well, presumably lengths, to port it to the Mega Drive and then not bother to release it in North America. They did that with Yogi Bear as well. But I mean, I can sort of see it more with Yogi Bear because it's shit. But this probably could have made some money. I feel like I would have been happy with this. I'm having a good time at the minute. It's a bit slow, but I've played worse. It says it's got a third Addams. Oh, did it? Which one? What's it called? Is it based on a movie? Through the door, ma'am! I died. I've actually already done this bit, but I died. I'm trying to catch up with myself. I wish he moved a bit faster though. Huxley's scavenger. Oh, I have heard of that actually. But that's not great. I forgot there was a cartoon. I did watch bits of that actually. I watched the cartoon a little bit, but I watched the movies. I remember watching this movie in school at like a film club that we used to have. We used to watch films on the projector in the hall after school, like once a month or something. You pay like a little bit of money, I think, or something, and have some snacks from the tuck shop and watch a film. And I remember watching Addams Family Values. I don't remember watching the first one though. I think I actually saw Addams Family Values before I saw the first film, but it doesn't really matter. Because I was a bit young for the first film. What, is the first film 91? Something like that. Because this is, when did this one come out? 93, 94. So I was more the right target audience age by then. I think I just saw the original Addams Family on TV later. Because this is the one with the cat, isn't it? The campsite? They get sent away to camp, Pugsley and Wednesday. The happy camp or whatever it is, and doesn't it have the guy from Ally McBeal in it as one of the camper? Have I made that up? He's in Ghostbusters as well, which I didn't really. I was looking up who's in Ghostbusters 2 today, and I realised he was in it. He's in the Bean movie as well, I think, but I haven't really seen that because it's terrible. I've forgotten his name now. He plays the guy that gives me pause. Hey, Abby Jams. Ah, see, I should have gone this way first. I now have a bone spoon. What's a bone spoon for? I don't know whether I want to look at the manual or not, because the manual will just tell me. But it's almost fun not to know. Because manual, like with the, with the whole Morticia and the Black Rose thing, it quite literally just tells you, give it to Morticia for more health, or give it to the other thing for nothing. You ever played this one, Abby Jams? It's pretty good. In a very... if this stays exactly as is all the way through the game, with no improvements or bad things happening, this is sitting at a solid 8 right now. You've seen it. Wait, you mean you've seen the movie or you've seen the game being played? Or both? The game. It's very 8 out of 10 at the moment. Like, I'm not gonna be talking about it every single waking moment, but it's better than probably most of the last like 15 games I've played. Doing a little bit of trivia about it. Go on then. Let us know all of the trivia. Citation needed. You've never seen the movie? Michael Jackson was going to do a song for the movie. Was he? That's why you know about it then, Michael Jackson. When did the scandal happen with Michael Jackson then? Was it 94-ish? 95-ish? It was called A Family Thing. Oh my lord, 93. Actually, I probably like this. She's a fan of the Addams Family. It's pretty chill, easy going. The hitting, like the trying to zap stuff is not ideal. That's why I didn't end up doing it. Yeah, I was just wondering when you said that. I was like, oh, I bet it's all tying in because it's like Sonic 3 time as well. Such a shame, all the stuff that sort of got lost, what could have been. Although I can't imagine. Can you imagine Michael Jackson doing the song for the new Addams Family movie? It's a bit weird. He had a song in Free Will, did he? What song was that? See, You've Awakened Barface with the Michael Jackson. Free Wiley. Will you be there? Is that from Free Willy? I don't know that. I just know it from the album. It's not my favourite, that one. I think, yeah. I think that's probably one of my least favourites on Dangerous. I find it just sticks out a bit. How dare you? I dare. I could vaguely remember that I think you liked that one. I don't hate it though, but I do think it doesn't... I feel like the end of Dangerous in general doesn't meld as well. It kind of just changes in tone. And then, isn't the last track Dangerous, which just doesn't really go with the end bits? Because he's got the first stuff which is all sort of really like sensual and R&B, and then it goes into these kind of like chill, kind of moving ballady, not ballad, but you know what I mean, like Will You Be There and Gone Too Soon and stuff, and then it suddenly randomly comes back with Dangerous at the end. I feel like the albums are, like, all the songs are great, but I don't feel like they flow very well. Yeah, I don't think I've ever listened to Dangerous properly. Like, it was more like mixtapes, like taking the stuff I loved from it and mixing it with other stuff. Whereas I think Bad Flow is a lot better. Definitely grew. Dangerous is definitely growing on me as I've gotten older. I think when I was younger, I think I always liked Bad more, but some of the tracks on Dangerous, they're so good. Like Who Is It and Keep It in the Closet. I love those. Come on, I can't feel my roots no more. I've got frostbite and it's all your fault. I don't know how long I can hold out. Everything's going dark. Mother, is that you? I'm slipping away. I do like the writing in this game. I'm a goner. Any second now, unless I can get to the warmth. Yes, Mother, I'll be with you soon. What? Where is the warmth? Is that the warmth? I now have a pumpkin. I'm gonna pour out some Jesus juice in MJ's honour. What's your favourite MJ Barface? Do you have a favourite? What's your favourite album? What's your favourite song? I now have a green key. We're gonna hijack this Addams Family stream and talk about Michael Jackson for a little bit. Hey Mariah Carey, you're enjoying the Morticia remote that I added today. I can't decide if I like it animated or not. I wish it would just animate once and not loop over and over again. I like the idea of her running in and then not moving anymore. But I just used the lazy one. Your son loves MGB. It's a thing. I think when you're a kid, his music's very accessible. I loved it too when I was a kid, and then one of my best friends loved his music as well. It's really just... it's just good pop. You know? Can we not just leave him here? Split into the poppy ones are more emotional. My favourite is Human Nature. I love that song. I think it's beautiful. A green key. A greenhouse key. Bone spoon. Maybe it's for the first door that we walk past. Abby's about to say her favourite is Will You Be There? Totally watched Thriller a few hours ago. I haven't watched sort of Thriller in forever. Remember the Time is really good. Stranger in Moscow. Yeah, that's a beautiful song. That's a right weepy one. The chorus just makes me feel a bit Even I can hear it in my head right now. Human nature does it for me though. I just think it's so raw. I like Gone Too Soon, but I didn't really like that much until I went to like karaoke, like because I don't know, it's a weird thing, but I think sometimes with songs, you know, when you sing them yourself, they take on a new sort of feeling. You start to appreciate more the melody. And so I've got friends that like MJ here. You know, he's still quite popular in Japan, especially like people our age. Two of my friends love his music. They always make me sing Human Nature when I go. Yeah, he is. Where You Make Me Feel, that's a good one. Black or White. You know, I feel like Black or White is one of the rare Michael Jackson songs that I think I've kind of just heard a bit too much. I did like it when I was a kid though. One of my favourites though, I like Speed Demon from Bad. And I like Leave Me Alone. Liberian Girl, yeah. Just gonna list them all. I was also just thinking I like Liberian Girl as well. I don't know where I'm going now. And there's no map here. I think it's all the way back to the start. I never really got into his later stuff though. I never really bothered listening to History and Blood Is on the Dance Floor, but I don't know if that was like a precognitive sort of bias that I had at the time. I should probably give it a go now. I didn't get into Thriller until my late teens. I didn't really listen to that. Yeah, Warmth and It's All Mine. Hey, thanks. Now I'm off. Lard ball. Oh my god. Quick, after that plan. Why? Can't we just let him get on with his life? Ooh. Maybe probably I really don't care for Smooth Criminal. Really? Oh, I like Smooth Criminal, it's a jam. No. I can't agree with that, I'm afraid. Smooth Criminal is just iconic. But I grew up watching Moonwalker and it's a big part of that movie. Some neat songs that led up to the creation of that song though. Chicago 1945 and Al Capone both pretty... Whoa! Pretty good. Are those like unreleased stuff? Reminds me of your grandma. I remember seeing her house often. I used to love MJ. See, I don't remember seeing him on TV much because I was very young when those songs were coming out and Bad, like I was a fetus probably. I can't remember. But Dangerous album, it was most of my older brother that was listening to them. But most of my Michael Jackson was listening to cassettes, not really the television. It was just listening to it on tape over and over and over again. And then I had Moonwalker, the movie, taped off the TV, and I just used to watch it over and over and over again. And then the game. That and the Oprah. I remember no, not the Oprah one. I remember what was it? Martin, what's it? Bashir. I remember that interview. I watched that live, and then I watched the follow-up one that he did. If you remember the one that was like the Michael Jackson's own version, where it was like what you didn't see. It was like his own cameras, the extra footage that got cut, and how some of it was edited. I remember watching that. What a hack. Some video of me as a kid, about 3, imitating AJ, say I'm bad over and over and do some silly dance somewhere in my pad. I think there's a footage of everybody doing that. Almost. Yeah, because the infamous, crap game friend that I refer to, who is, when I played a lot of these games, who tend to have a lot of bad video game choices when I was younger, he was a huge Michael Jackson fan. I think he probably still is. I might ask him if I meet up with him over this Christmas. But that also fed into a lot of it. We kind of both liked Michael Jackson by ourselves and then became friends, and he was a bit more into the later stuff too, because I remember he had the Blood Is on the Dance Floor album. He tried to record it for me, but the cassette was like broken. Fessed up to creating the controversy after. Yeah, I remember he said, because he said some stuff on the day too of like his death, and I thought, I don't know how you dare like go on telly. You know, I'd love to play the arcade Moonwalker game. I've never played that. Where are we going? I'm just getting disorientated. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god, if you even dare. Don't even. Where's Grandma's cookies? Played the Mega Drive game to death. That's also what, I haven't played it yet on this Mega Drive Odyssey, but I'm kind of like, I don't want to, because I've played that game so many times. I'm just trying to leave it for as long as possible to become a distant memory. And then it'll be a bit more of a treat. But Vampire has the original arcade. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's got loads of arcade stuff. I was watching one of her streams like a couple of months back, and she was talking about her love for arcade, which I had no idea that she had so many arcade things. Hey Dreamy, how are you? We're talking Michael Jackson. Which is easily done. Moonwalker Arcade is so much fun. See, I like the Mega Drive Moonwalker. I have thought about just playing it, to be honest. These enemies are right trash. I don't know what makes them move. I'm stuck now. Bar face. I'm like stuck. These things are rubbish. Assholes. What makes them move? Stupid. One in Houston. I didn't even know it existed until like the internet. Which face are you on about? Morticia Dreamy? Because I've made it an emote now. I was actually thinking about you when I made it an emote. I was thinking it might be the kind of one that you would enjoy. It reminds me of like the Mona Lisa peeking one, but also with an element of smugness. I mean, I can sit down anytime and sit and do Moonwalker in like an hour. The only thing that I remember with the Mega Drive Moonwalker is that the final boss can be a bit of a dick. In the spaceship, it never felt like it really worked. Don't like that. Is that Uncle Fester? Yeah, it's Uncle Fester. He's looking like dead, I don't know. like a weird baby thing. Why are these enemies such ass? Like, I don't even understand the game design with them. Oh. There she is. They're so bad. Are they time activated? I feel like you need to have a distance before they'll do anything. Terrible. I don't need to kill them per se, but if I want to walk back through, it'll make it a bit easier. What is this room? Oh, good God. Today, the tropical house. Tomorrow, the world. The sun will never set on the empire of my seedlings. This plant food will make me the strongest, toughest plant that ever lived. Glug, glug, glug. Now, my unwitting accomplice, it seems only you stand between me and my twisted plans of global conquest. Tits. Oh, that went wrong, didn't it? Oh, it's hit me immediately. This music reminds me of Sandopolis Zone. I said it earlier, maybe you'll understand what I mean, Jane. Oh, you arsehole. Do we really need to have this much health? Oh. Oh. Oh, I got a health up. I now have a bottle of Dr. Jibe's plant food. I still don't feel like I explored everywhere though. I'm gonna go back while there's no enemies. Because there's presumably some stairs that I can come out over there, which I never did. Do you know the other arcade I'd love to play? I'd love to play that Sonic spin trackable thing. The Mega Sonic. Oh, it's always been a dream. Did I not go this way before? Or was it just the dead end? Sega Sonic, yeah. Five bits of health is nice. Better than 4. It's just health. I was saying, I can't remember if I said this on stream, but I know I talked to Abby Jams about it. I was watching some Michael Jackson videos the other day, I was watching, in particular, just a couple of live performances of Human Nature, and there was one that came up, and just seeing the crowd and the way they were watching him. Maybe I did say this the other day, I don't remember, but whatever. And it's just how utterly insane some of them were getting, and it's like maybe that won't ever happen anymore. And these days, you know, obviously people will just be watching it through a phone. It's like every single move he was making in time, like with the beat, he'd like make a move and the instrument would break down or something, and the crowd was just like living. I'm not sure it's necessarily healthy, but I just feel like there was something towards the right hand side that I didn't explore. I don't want to miss like a potential health upgrade. See, yeah, I've not been here. There's another set of stairs. What do I need the pumpkin for? And the spoon. Well, there's the health thing. But is that all it was? Game is spooky. I wonder how it sounds on the Super Nintendo. Let me have a look what I've got according to the manual. Let me zoom out a minute. Bone Spoon, when given to Granny, helps her create crusty cookies. Okay. Dr. Thingy's Jibe Juice, whatever it is. Feeds the plants in and around the garden area that are blocking progress. When fed, a plant will move aside. Okay. Box of seeds, we don't have that. What does the pumpkin do? Pumpkin's not in the manual. Oh, when given to Wednesday and Pugsley with a candle, they can make it into a lantern. I don't know what a lantern does, though. Doesn't look like I've missed anything. Press on. Do. Oops. I think I did everything over here. Just don't want to miss a key item that could turn into health. Oh no, yeah, I went all the way through and that was the boss. So I wonder if did I have to help the plant? It feels like I couldn't have got through the door if I didn't help him though, because he had the key. Because it did give me a choice to bring him or not. do, do. Do you know how behind the times I am today? I was reading about Ghostbusters 2 because somebody at work mentioned about the fact that the second movie was not as good as the first one according to people, and was asking me like, "You've seen it, right? Like, why do you think that?" And I was like, "Well, I think it's all right. I liked it when I was a kid. I think not seen it that many times." But then I was trying to think about it, and I was like, "Oh, I can kind of see how it wasn't as successful as the first one, like critically and stuff, because it feels like a bit, in my memory, the tone is a bit different. It's a bit more aimed at a younger audience, and some of the more, I don't know, edgy, sophisticated humour has gone." But then I was just looking it up, and that's when I saw about the guy that's in Ally McBeal. But I didn't realise there'd been 2 sequels now. I kind of remember that there was one with the new one with Paul Judd in, but I didn't realise there was another one after that. And obviously I know there was the reboot one that nobody watched, but... I could have played that instead of this year, the Mega Drive Ghostbusters, but I went with this. There's always next year. And it felt like I did do the other Addams Family last year, so... Did you actually end up playing that Ghostbusters game? Barface. Greenhouse this way. So I don't really know why we needed to get the juice. Obviously it's going to move some plants, but I was not even aware of that. The Ghostbusters game, I was just saying, did you play it in the end, the Mega Drive one? Because I almost played that instead of this. Does my map work again now? And where is Cousin It? These Ghostbusters fans, the reboot was so rough, but it's one that I talk on. It's just not funny. I like the original. I can't remember 2 that well. I need to re-watch it to say fairly. I know I enjoyed it enough as a kid, but I think the first one was better. The reboot just didn't interest me. A lot of stuff doesn't interest me anymore, to be honest. I kind of think they just look... I think I'm just getting older. I just feel a bit like out of touch, and I think it's also living in a bubble, living abroad and stuff, but things just don't appeal to me. It's the same with I remember watching, this is a bit totally different, but I watched the Scream TV series. I thought it was garbage. Because it was too teeny and young. And then you know the trailer for the newest Alien? I don't know if it's good or not, but the trailer just didn't do it for me. I just thought it looked a bit like young and cool, the characters in it from the trailer. This is being very like generalizing, but it was just my perception from watching the trailer. I was just like, oh. I mean, maybe it was always like that, but it's just, you know, when you look at like younger people in 80s movies, they just come across as older because that's a previous generation to you. But looking at the new one, it just made me look like everybody looks like just Dawson's Creek or something, instead of like people in space. It kind of took me out. The trailer just sort of took me out of it a bit. It didn't look like futuristic. It just looked like present day British people in space. Older generation, yeah, you're older generation, retro interosity, the old movies. Turn iconic franchises that don't need more installments. Yeah, I'm getting fatigue with digging up old carcasses to squeeze some more money out of it, I have to admit. But also, I can also handle things, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be aimed at me. Other people are allowed to enjoy things too, but I do eye roll a bit. Like, do we need another XYZ? Do we need a reboot of this? Just make something fresh. It's like, aren't they talking about, like, they've been talking forever though, but you know, like the idea of like a Sister Act 3, and it's like, you know, it's just gonna be shit. Just don't even bother. Did they even do it? I can't remember. Kind of wanted to see Hocus Pocus 2 though. I still haven't watched it. I was kind of that was kind of interesting. Just because I can't believe that all three actresses got back together. Beetlejuice 2 was that? Was it? Was it good? That was. I watched the trailer. I have to say, I watched the trailer for Beetlejuice 2, and it looked awful to me. But I haven't. Trailers are so bad to judge a film because they all sound the bloody same. You use that crap sound effect stuff and slow motion, not slow motion, like melancholic slow versions of some pop song. I think the Alien trailer did that as well, and I couldn't be doing with that. You know though, I've actually never seen the original Beetlejuice, so heard Hocus Pocus 2 was terrible. I've heard it was. I didn't hear it was terrible, but I heard it was just like almost redundant. It was like just the same film again, but everybody's older. It's nostalgic, it seems to greatly entertain the guys. Well, I mean, if the kids enjoyed it, then it's a good film, do you know what I mean? And that's a good thing, because I hate when they make films that are just for, like, the parents and not for kids. I hate kids' films that aren't for kids. It's one of my pet peeves. That's why I've never been as keen on Pixar compared to Disney, because I don't like kids' films that are just full of adult jokes that go over kids' heads. You love the original Beetlejuice? I need to watch it. I put it on a list to watch with my friend. I've never seen it. It's kind of ridiculous that I've never seen Beetlejuice. I've seen bits of it though. But I fear that I probably won't even enjoy it that much anymore. I think I've missed it, you know, I missed it. I think if I'd watched it when I was a kid, I'd probably have a different feeling about it, but I'm not sure if I can tap into that now. But I do like Michael Keaton, and I like, what's her name, that plays the mum in it. She's, you know, from Home Alone. She's in Up Shit's Creek, isn't she now? So... Game kick, sick of Pixar. Yeah, my favourite Pixar is Up. I think that was the best one. Hello, handsome. If you could help us poor starving plants by grabbing some of the food from the greenhouse, I'll make it worth your while. Catherine O'Hara, yeah, she's great. Very underrated. Because even in Home Alone, she's absolutely like giving it, but it's not a movie that's gonna make her stand out in that way, but she's very good. Grabbing some of the food from the greenhouse, I'll make it worth your while. Feed me. Here, you overgrown weed, eat this and get out of my way. Gee, thanks, I'll move now. And so he did. Then pretty much having a monopoly on feature-length CG films that set the genre. Yeah, I kind of hate the fact that 2D animation was kind of killed off. I enjoyed Inside Out when everyone else around me felt like they were moved by it. I liked Inside Out, but I don't know why we need more of it. I liked it okay. I liked, what's Sugar Rush? Sugar Rush. Because they changed the names in Japan. Inside Out is Inside Head here. And what's Sugar Rush? I don't remember what it's called. It's the one with the is it Wreck-It Ralph? Am I having a moment? It's not Wreck-It Ralph, is it? What's the one where they end up on a race course and there's like the Sugar King or something? Oh, it is Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, I like that then. I loved Up. I thought that was a really good film. So I never really liked Bugs Life and Toy Story as much, especially Bugs Life. Oh, am I supposed to be able to do something about this? Very aware that I haven't had a password. Okay. Can I actually fall down there? No. Probably seat up. Most people say it's good. It's just got a lot of heart, and I feel like it's a Pixar film where they're not trying to just be funny all the time. Oh. You can smell it before you can see it. The swamp paradise. Toy Story 1's your favourite. I never loved Toy Story as much as everybody else did. I saw it at the cinema and everything. But, yeah. It's one of those things though, it's like, I didn't hate it at all. Like, I had it on video, I watched it plenty, but it was just... I don't have an emotional sentimentality for Toy Story like I do other Disney films. But I think it was also a little bit of an age thing too, in that sense, because I remember my friend and his younger brother, Avatrine's Short. Yeah, I have. I didn't like that game. I played it back in the day as well. I had it on the Game Boy. But my best friend's younger brother loved Toy Story. He was like about 3 or 4 years younger than us. And he had like the Buzz Lightyear and the Woody toy, and it was like, you know, that Christmas, because it was, do you remember the craziness about trying to get a Buzz Lightyear for Christmas of that year? So I didn't care at that point. I didn't want one. But I remember everybody wanted a Buzz and a Woody for that Christmas, and it was like all the Buzzes were sold out, or whatever it was. And I remember he did get a Buzz Lightyear. Lion King level of bull. I didn't like Toy Story. I think Traveller's Tales are a little bit overrated myself. I think Pugsy is a masterpiece, but I don't think most of the rest of the stuff that they did that I played is that good. I think Mickey Mania is incredibly overrated. They're all graphics and no gameplay, I think. They do incredibly impressive things on the Mega Drive, but I don't think their games are necessarily the most fun. I mean, this is in a vacuum of amazing games, though, because I mean, you want to sit next to some other video games on the Mega Drive, then yeah, they're a lot better, but like Legend of Galahad, I've not played that one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Resisting Christmas Woody jokes. But Toy Story, I think, is kind of a, like, what was the other one I just said? Sonic 3D is alright. I like Pugsy. Mickey Mania's okay. I think Mickey Mania's like this. I don't know. It's like okay. It's not the best thing ever. I think it's very overrated. And then Toy Story, I think, is low-key just kind of bad. Yeah, Mickey Mania is way too difficult. And I also don't think it's that interesting after the first level is the best level of the game. So against CGI as a kid, just that kid mentality is not the same. For me, yeah, I don't think I even thought about it in a sophisticated way. I think it was just emotionally. I don't find CGI as relatable. I think there's a certain emptiness in CGI. I don't know what it is. Even as it gets better and better and better, I still just think there's a certain level of just... I don't know. I don't think I appreciate the craft in the same way. But then that said, on the flip side, video games don't feel the same. I guess it's because the CGI in video games is usually more realism, whereas like kids' movies with CGI, it's like that cartoony, stylized CGI. I have to say, this game is not bad, but it's also getting a bit like just same old. I'm not feeling the thrill anymore, and the levels layouts are a bit disorientating. I'd like a bit more of a breakup with some characters. CG, a bit uncanny valley, yeah. I just think, it's not just CGI though, it's the style of films. I don't like the Pixar format compared to traditional, well not even traditional, 90s Disney, as I said, is peak Disney. Because I think it's musical, it's Broadway, it's fairy tale, it's musical, and it's just full of what I call like real Disney magic, and I always cite this as my best example. I have to blow me nose. There we go. It's like with Pixar movies, you know, I'm not going to spoil stuff, but there's certain parts of Pixar films that are very moving for the reasons that they are. But I don't think they capture the magic in the they're moving as in like moving for adults, moving for people that can think, moving in a way that makes everybody cry, kind of. I don't know, it's hard. I mean, it sounds like that should be a good thing, but I think with like the Disney movies, there's a real magic in some of the moments in them, and I always think it's like stuff like for me the best peak moment is Beauty and the Beast. Obviously, spoilers for Beauty and the Beast, but you know the end when Gaston stabs the Beast and he slumps over and Gaston falls off and Belle's lying over the top of him, and you have that moment as a kid where you'd believe he's died and you really do think he's dead. I remember being in the cinema, like being like 5 or 6 or whatever, and you just think, oh my god, he's dead, and it's really gut-wrenching. And then, you know, she says I love him, and then the music starts to kick in and all the lights are going off and you see him starting to like float up, and it's just, I remember that moment just being like, oh my god, he's not dead. It's just this weird kind of magical feeling. I mean, it helps that it's a fairy tale, but then the music in that film is so beautiful as well. Is that where I came in? It's pretty lovely, yeah. Hey fish, yeah. But that for me, I always cite as like, that is my peak Disney. That whole bit. I watch it as an adult now in a totally different way because it just takes me back. There's so much impact without you having to. Yeah, it's not them trying to tell you something, and it's not trying to make you relate to something or feels like, you know, in a more sophisticated. It's just raw. It doesn't even need language, you know. And that's why I think it taps kids so well. kids can really tap into that sort of raw. Everybody can understand the language of that scene. Like 4-year-olds can understand it. Whereas I would argue that, and I'm trying not to spoil it too much because Barface said he hasn't seen it, but the beginning of Up, which is very moving, I'm not sure a 5-year-old would particularly care. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same level of simplicity. I don't think. I think that's more your mum's crying watching Up, not the 5-year-old in the same way. I've got no more cookies left. I should have talked to Grandma. But then it's the same, you know, the Little Mermaid, just the moments like when obviously she is saying goodbye to the prince, and then her dad like grants her the wish to have her legs back again. All those stuffs. I'm really gonna die. I don't want to die. What about Pixar presents emotional moments seems presumptuous to me? Yeah, I mean, some of it is, and some of it isn't. It's just a different... films have just changed, I think, as well. It's kind of like all films now. It's the same with... what did I see somebody mention recently about... Oh, God, I'm just going to have to die. Whatever. Somebody was talking about Inside Out, and how... Oh, I can't remember what it is now, but it's like... No, I can't even explain because I don't know. Can't remember now. Its quote's gone. It was something about how it's really tapped into like Generation Z, or I don't know, whoever comes after. Maybe it's late millennials. I don't like millennials. I think it's a very generalized, weird. I'm technically a millennial, but I feel like millennial just crosses so much. I think there almost needs to be a mini thing. You are, they happen. I don't need to go in there. So I have to go back and rewatch Laser to get a lot of content that would never be understood by a small child. Yeah. Yeah, and that's where I think we've gone wrong a bit with kids' films sometimes. It's a shame. Right, let's talk to... Can I get back to Grandma? So have I got any cookies? No. Let's go talk to Grandma. I can remember the way out. To the right and down. Was Beauty and the Beast the first Disney villain death? No, Snow White. The first film. She gets struck by lightning at the end. Trying to think what else there would be. What have we got? Jungle Book. Does Shere Khan die at the end of Jungle Book, technically? Should be more specific. Well, it still is Snow White, though. Does Shere Khan die at the end or run away? I think he runs away, doesn't he? Oh, there we go, we've got more cookies. They're to help the villain right before they're about to die, and then the villain tries to fight the hero and drag them down, brings on their own death. Yes. Maleficent dies as well. Actually, Maleficent dies. It's quite a lot, yeah. Didn't Maleficent die? She does, yeah. Let's make the villain die without the hero killing them. It's probably a 90s thing, though. Yeah, we probably wanted that. Well, no. Because Ursula dies real hard. Prince Eric, like, pieces her the fuck out. So, rams a fucking ship into her. So, there was no mistaking, there's no helping her. She's gone. Beauty and the Beast is accidental, but I think Beauty and the Beast is also a bit probably because of the fact that he's human, whereas Ursula's a monster almost. Gaston is a human, so it probably needs that level added to it. But also, the Beast wouldn't do that. That's the point, isn't it? So I want to save my game somehow. Tarzan's pretty dark, yeah. That's the end of the 90s. Hercules, Hades, I mean, he doesn't die, but he gets carried away. Frollo's what you're talking about, though. Hunchback of Notre Dame, like, they try to help Frollo, but then it accidentally causes his death. Just gonna ruin all the 90s Disney films, by the way. Lion King, yeah, that's kind of like it too. Pocahontas, I never remember the villain. He doesn't die. He gets arrested, doesn't he? Yeah, Scar does. Aladdin is he gets tricked. Doesn't die though. Rescuers Down Under. I can't remember what happens to the villain in that one. Does he fall off a cliff at the end? Which would be accidental, probably. Am I going the right way? Don't worry, Frodo dies. I mean, I can tell you, he's basically been burning down Paris trying to get to Esmeralda, and they're like fighting at the top of the church or whatever it is, and I don't even remember now myself actually quite how it works out, but he tries to get Esmeralda, ends up falling off. Oh, it's at the last minute I think he tries to stab. It's a bit like Beauty and the Beast. But then he's holding onto a gargoyle, and the gargoyle sort of changes into a monster at the very end and falls down with him. But I think it's in his own mind, but it's almost like he's being judged for his sins at last. It's a bit symbolic. Hellfire's really good, yeah. Oh my god, the combat on this just pisses me off sometimes. Because even when you're lined up properly, you sometimes miss. It's very clunky. I'm losing half my laser beam. Shot off a rocket. Yeah, I think he's assumed dead. Rescuers Down Under so underrated. You like that one, don't you, Dreamy? Whoa! Falls off a gargoyle. Love that Joker. Oh, Grandma's here, bitch! Hee hee hee, hello again, dearie. I hope you're not changing your socks. Sigh, no granny. And I hope you're always forgetting to wash your hands after going to the restroom. I love her face. I need to add that. Yes, Granny. Good. Then Granny has got a treat for little Fester. Granny, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man now. I know she's tweaked on something. Hee hee hee. That's nice, dear. Would you like some more cookies? Yeah, I just literally spoke to you. Take these. They're a new flavour. Crusty cookies made from dandruff and old scabs. They taste foul and can make you invincible. Okay. Where are we? Had I not been here? I wish the map would bloody work. Wait, she's outside the greenhouse? Why wasn't she there before? Delicious. Grandma's dandruff. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we got all the cookies. So she took the bone spoon. Oh, I'm going to go to bed soon, unfortunately, as fun as this is. Be lurking. I'll chat for a bit. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you would do too. Oh, bugger. Go away. Just trying to kill them to get some health back, but it's not really panning out. You dickhead. I'm gonna eat a cookie. If I... whatever. See if I need it. See, we're just back here again. This loss of my power at low health is really bad. The view of this is reminding me of Jurassic Park 1 on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Is it? Is that not the same as the Mega Drive one then? I don't know if I played that one. Wait, have I? Is that the one that's got like really cursed graphics? No, I have not played this. Not what I was thinking of. Maybe I have. It's not the same as the Mega Drive one though. But your character on there also has a default shitty electric gun. Because they're going to get worse as you die. Because I need some different weapon for these bees. Oh my gosh. There's health down there though. I'm trying to hang on to cookies because I don't know when my next cookie fix will be. Not even worth it, is it? It's very cartoony. Oh my god. Whatever, I'm eating the cookies. Bastard! Can't even move while I'm eating them. These tiny, like, it's hard to hit things with it. I wish he'd swing it or something. It's a terrible attack. Can't wait to get an upgrade of some sort. It's saying to it's ocean. Oh yes, oh yeah. May well be if the SNES one is. Maybe they loved the idea of electric beams. Did you ever see the Beauty and the Beast remake? The live action one? I can't bring myself to watch it. I watched Emma What's-Her-Face. Emma Watson. Singing Bonjour. I watched a clip of that and was just like, no. Absolutely not. I don't have a problem with Emma Watson, but I hate modern musicals the trend to pre-record them. Can't with it. No, I watched The Little Mermaid. I watched the trailer and I was cautiously optimistic. And then I've got a whole rant about this, but I watched part of Your World. I think it was the whole song, but I watched it anyway, and I was just not impressed at all. Hands for the movie. I saw the birds singing in the live action. What is that face? Oh, what was that? But yeah, I have two problems. I don't like most modern musicals because they seem to insist on having like pitch perfect kind of perfect performances instead of recording things live with actual breath. It feels like nobody breathes. Everything sounds like Glee, and I hate the singing on Glee. I find it's got no soul at all. And I'm really hoping Wicked sounds good from the trailer though. I'm really hoping that because I'm not saying that they need to sing live for the film, because I think that was a huge mistake with Les Miserables, trying to sing it live and record it at the same time. But like, record your singing live and then mime it played back. But live is in like you're actually singing it, not just you fed it, like produced it like a pop record. Because it just doesn't sound, I just can't, it takes me out of the film. I'm not convinced that you're singing. It looks like a music video, but a bad one. And I can't get the emotion. And I find a lot of musicals sound very sterilized with that kind of Glee sound where people sing too perfectly. The live action Lion King, I actually got bored of that and turned it off. I tried to watch it. I think I got up to Be Prepared and then it was just like, I'm done now. But I didn't like The Little Mermaid. I didn't like Part of Your World at all. I thought they ruined that song. And I don't think it was the singer's fault. I think she was terribly directed. I think she could have done that. She's clearly able to sing, but I think they totally misdirected her. Get rid of you. Have we even been in here? I'm so lost in this game. But they made it all diva-y, and there's no need for it to be. I think they were just, I don't know, wanting to show off and make it different, but they missed the whole point of the song. It's not supposed to be this like Christina Aguilera epic diva ballad moment. It's supposed to be a raw, emotional, defeatist, I give up, and yearning for something else. And I just think they got the tone all wrong. Because it's like at the very end when the song climaxes and she goes up and all crazy. If you watch the actual Disney version, it's the total opposite. She actually sinks down, like quite literally in the film as well. Like she sinks down in despair and then sings very quietly like she's given up. Anybody see the recent Cats? No, but I heard it was terrible. I don't actually like Cats that much anyway, so I can't even imagine a film. It's got like no plot. I like the song from Cats, but I don't really like the entire production. Memories is amazing, but Mr. Mistopheles is alright. But it lacks any sort of coherent story. Am I not supposed to be doing something with you? Feed me. Here, you overgrown weed. Eat this and get out of my way. Gee, thanks, I'll move now. And so he did. I'm lost. Where was I last time? I think bits and pieces on YouTube. Yeah, I think I watched Memories and was just like, oh god. It's weird how they can't seem to get any of it right, though. You can smell it. Wait, am I in the swamp again, but in a different place? Where am I now? Because we've been talking so much Disney stuff, I've kind of been on autopilot. Is this actually the way I came in last time? I really liked Les Miserables though, like ignoring the fact what I just said about the fact that they sang it live. I really liked it. I feel like a lot of people didn't, but I went to cinema to see it and I thought it was fine. I had a good time. I've seen the stage show as well, so I have a reference, but I don't have a problem with it at all. And also people kind of digged into Russell Crowe, and yeah, I don't think he was good as certain people on stage, but I actually thought he did a pretty good job, especially trying to bring it into a film sense rather than the theatre. I mean, obviously Hugh Jackman was doing his Hugh Jackman, but I do think they made a terrible decision trying to sing it live and act at the same time, because I think it impacted some of the quality of the singing. And, if I remember, I think Master of the House was a bit weak. Oh, that's giving me invincibility? I thought it was just a health pickup. I liked the Phantom of the Opera film, except like one particular kind of thing, but I've talked about that literally the other day, but the fact that he, the sword fight sequence in the Phantom of the Opera film is shit. Because obviously Raoul wins the sword fight and then chooses to let him go, which makes absolutely no sense, because the next scene is him planning to capture him, and it's like, we just had him 2 seconds ago. And I also argue that the Phantom would never lose, because he's better. Keep seeing trailers for it. I know people love the stage version, seeing the trailers, I can tell it ain't for me. It's not my favourite musical, but it's good fun. I'm excited. I'll go and see it. I think I'd like to see that in the cinema as well, like with my friend. I think it'd be a nice, like, little trip out, something to do. I'm excited that it's in 2 parts as well. I think usually I'm a bit cynical about that, but I think it might be a sensible choice in that situation. I was reading about it too, and I don't know, if you've seen Wicked, but how the first act finishes, it does make it hard to turn into a film, because obviously, Defying Gravity is the most famous song of the musical, and it's it's sort of a bringing the curtain down song, which it literally does in the show, because it's the end of Act 1 and the curtain does come down after it. And in a film you can't have that, so in a way splitting it into 2 halves gives you that impact, because presumably they're going to end the first film on Defying Gravity and that'll be the end of the movie. And then you'll have to wait until more. And it's a good point to do that, sort of a cliffhanger, because it leaves a lot of the story all up in the air and what's going to happen next. So it's if they do it well, it should work. And I think they're adding in some new songs as well, so I'm open-minded. If they want to expand on it, go ahead. It's a cool story. I was meant to read the book, but I never did. The only thing I'd say about Wicked is I can't remember most of the music. I only really remember Defying Gravity and Popular. Because I've only seen it once, and it wasn't something that ever made me want to, like, I don't know if it's just also I got older, because I don't consume media the same way I did when I was younger, because like when I was younger I'd listen to the Les Miserables soundtrack over and over again, but I think Wicked I was kind of just not really doing that anymore. Where the hell is Uncle Faster? Like, when am I getting a password in this game? I mean, Hoarder's Lair, members only. Okay. It was such a sad rendition. It was. Well, I put up with the film right up until Be Prepared, to be honest, because I was just like, okay, Be Prepared is the best song in The Lion King. Fact. And I can't even remember it very well, but I just remember being like, okay, done now. I feel it's really boring though, because the animals, I can't really emote to them. Emote with them. Oh, you bastard! I was like, what is that glowing behind that bush? Wasn't he in some music? He's been in a few. He was in Oklahoma originally. He was actually in the I don't even know. He's famous for doing Oklahoma, like the big musical version. Because there's an official recording of the musical with him in it before he was like Wolverine. But he's in The Greatest Showman. I've not seen that though. I should watch that. I was talking about it recently. Hello, Fester. He looks alright. What are you up to? I'm wondering how Christina Ricci's gonna be. It's pretty good. Are you a musical person, Chronica? You surprised me. Or just that film? We are playing Hunt the Psychopath. There is one inside this hole, but we have no light. Whoa, Wednesday, what happened to your eyes, girl? And would therefore be hacked apart before we could defend ourselves. Fester, give me that pumpkin. Where are your manners, young lady? Fester, give me that pumpkin. Now. Isn't that in the film? Something like that. Better now. Here you go. Better now. Now here you go. Can't read this game. Now all we need is a candle. Fester, where is the candle you were supposed to get? I have no idea. I remember that when Disney tried to bring back traditional animation with that Home on the Range movie. Was that trying to bring it back, or was that the nail in the coffin? Feel free to look it up. I get the impression that was literally the film that fucked it. Because Treasure Planet didn't do well, and that was the things are not looking good. But I think Home on the Range was like, you just killed off 2D animation now. Like, that was bad. Did they do anything in between? Because there was Brother Bear. I don't know when that was. I don't remember the dates for anything after, like, Tarzan. You got Tarzan, Atlantis was 2000, wasn't it? No, Emperor's New Groove. Was that 2001? Was it Atlantis, Emperor's New Groove, Treasure Planet, or something like that? Princess and the Frog was, yeah, a lot later. That tried to bring it back. I like that film. It was good. It had problems, but it was an okay film. I also just liked the setting of it and the idea of it. In fact, I know the problem with Princess and the Frog. The villain was shit. It was so bad. It ruined a lot of it. And he had such a good song, and then he just disappeared for the whole pissing film. His, like, Are You Ready sequence was real Disney villain magic, and then he just was gone. And, like, his finale scene was terrible. He should have been a really good villain. Because you need that, you know, that be prepared kind of moment, that kind of scares kids a little bit. It's a little bit scary, and I loved that Friends on the Other Side. It's such a good bit of that film. But he doesn't have any bite at the end. Oh, what is going on with this caterpillar? Bum, 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 bum. The race could literally be the worst. I'm not even sure if I've seen it. I don't know. This caterpillar can go in the bin. Maybe I should just not bother. It had some good songs, Princess and the Frog. It's a shame it didn't work out. I was really rooting for that film to work. I think the story was just a little bit weak. But I remember seeing it and regretted spending the money in the theatre. I didn't see it at the cinema. And then I think, was it Frozen came out not long afterwards, and that was the end of that, so... Oh, hey King Pookie, how are you? Oh, Dreamy's on the case. I get spoiled when you're here, Dreamy. Alan Wake. I thought it said Alan Wake 3 for a minute, but it's the exclamation mark. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I've always meant to play Alan Wake. I want to get the remastered one. I missed that one because of Xbox. I don't really play it. Addams Family. It's quite good. It's getting into just sort of a bit humdrum now, though. Like, it's not bad, but I'm also like, where is it going? You love Alan Wake. I really want to try it. I was tempted to do that Scooby-Doo game that I think you were playing it a bit ago. Oh. What the hell is going on there? Some feet and some baby boggling thing. Alan Wake's a good time, but I feel humdrum. Spend a lot of evenings navigating the subway system and everything's getting for the loot. Well, this started off really well, but it just starts getting a bit monotonous. Oh, Surfins is here as well. Hello there, how are you? Oh my, I appear to be stuck fast. Could you help me out of here, please? Quit. How am I helping you out of here? Oh. What is that animation all about? There's people that enjoy that. Trans Mansion Express. That's a screenshot that needs to be sent to somebody. I think Barley Bap will enjoy that one. Trans Mansion Express? What does it even mean? Barley Bap's always posting shit like that on Blue Sky. Did you know Addams Family Values is pro-trans? The real Addams Family Values. How am I supposed to help him out? Give him a pumpkin? I don't know. Hunt the key item, I'm sure. We were just talking Disney before you raided in. We were talking about the death of Disney 2D animation. It's very deep, very profound conversation. It's over now though. Just like 2D animation. I do wish Disney would give it another go. I'm sure they will. I'm sure that they'll try again. Because I mean, Princess and the Frog is like, oh dear, it's depressing. I was still in uni. I was in my head. I was going to say it's 2013, but it's absolutely not. It's like 2009, isn't it? Oh god. Where am I going? Is that Sonic Games 2D for Life? Yeah, or Generations, like best of both. That works for me. I was saying this the other day though. I can't remember where. It was in somebody's chat, I think, or just Discord, but. Or maybe it was even here, I don't know, I talk so much. But I don't understand why we can't have both things. Why everything has to be one or the other? Like, why does everything have to be open world? And why can't nothing be turn-based combat or something like that? We have to make these extremes, and it's like with Zelda. Why do we've got open world Zelda, but why can't we have the other Zelda too? Why not just make 2 games? And it's the same with, because Mario, they do that with Mario, right? I know what it was. I was talking about Castlevania in somebody. Was it Abby Jam? It was Abby Jams's chat. And just saying, like, wouldn't it be great to have a new Castlevania that was like an action RPG or something like that? That'd be really cool too. But then at the same time, you can still have a 2D Castlevania as well. We don't need to only have one. And I feel like that's what they ended up doing, you know, when they brought it for the PlayStation 3 here with Lord of Shadows. It's like, what, you can make more than one game, you know, and cater to everybody. Because obviously Castlevania Rebirth has been doing really well. Kind of with Zelda. Yeah, so, I mean, it's good, but... And they did the same with Sonic Superstars, I guess, because I haven't actually played that, so I don't really know how it was. I'm happy about that. But here we are. Lusting after mods. I want to play it, but I'll wait. Is it only on PlayStation 5 anyway? I can't remember. Was it on Switch? Was it on PlayStation 4? It's got to have been on Switch, surely. Superstars is alright, but not mind-blowing. I think Abby Jams was saying that it's got bad boss fights or something that drag on, and I'm not really a fan of that either. If it's how it is, you know, waiting for patterns and windows of opportunity, I find that really tedious. Crash Bandicoot does that all the time. Drives me mad. Does Spyro do that too? No, Superstars. Oh, we've not been here. What's this enemy? It's on everything too. How much new content is in Generations? Because actually, no, Sonic does do that, doesn't it, in the modern eras with the boss fights, chasing after and waiting for the window. I'd like to find a good place to like peace out of this game for the evening, but I'd like to finish level 1. Oh wait, no. Am I at level 2 now? Because we're referencing Pugsy. Maybe after the box of seeds. I don't know. I'm getting confused too because I can't tell if it's sometimes I've not been here or just the monsters respawned. Am I? Because this map is garbage. More cookies again. I've been here. Is this not invincibility? Yeah, I've been here. But I think I've been... Did I just take damage? No. Why? I'm invincible, but I still have to do the hit animation. That's a choice. Has an Uncle Fester game like the NES? That's what I was wondering, if it was because it's Fester's Quest, isn't it? These enemies weren't here before. I feel like it's overstaying its welcome a bit. It's just a bit... Because I'm obviously talking a lot as well and not paying attention, I'm really shit at navigation while I'm talking about something totally unrelated. So I'm probably making it a bit more painful than it needs to be. But the map is pretty bad. And I kind of wish it had a bit more puzzles. The enemies also feel a bit same old shit. There's nothing bad about it per se, but it's like, you know when you eat like just... You're eating something that's alright, and then you've been eating it, and you're eating it, and you're eating it, and then you're just kind of like, alright, okay, kind of done now. That's because of the banging soundtrack. Yeah, I think the music's hurting this for me. I think if it had better music, I'd be a bit more tolerant, but it's just a bit... It's a bit of a dirge. I know that it's Addams Family, but they don't need to be so monotonous. Because the other one... Who made the other Addams Family game? Was that Ocean as well? Because that had a good soundtrack. These things are real shit. Oh, for God's sake. Do I need to go past? Because I don't have the health. It's a dead end. Every movie license game back then, even when they weren't. Fastest Quest for Sunsoft. No, I mean the other one. The Mega Drive and Super Nintendo Addams Family 1. Because that had good music. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I now? Oh my god. Where's Cousin Ew? Desserts? Deserts? It's Ocean. There you go. Well, why did they take a back step in the music department? What? Am I even supposed to be here? Shooting an eyeball out and then it explodes. It's not very practical, is it? I'm also going nowhere near these bitches with this tiny ass laser. We need a weapon upgrade. I don't even know where I am. This is all the same screen. Ugh. I don't think I should be here. Desert under a forest. Well, it was a swamp actually, but yeah, same sentiment. I need cookies. Nobody's supposed to be here today. Well, I'm glad that you are. Oh, bugger. I think the main issue with this game is there's been no direction. Like, they don't tell you mostly what you're looking for or where you're looking for it. I'm just gonna check the manual again. I don't even know what level I'm on. Like, I don't know what's caused the differences. Now Fester is really getting busy investigating forests and swamps, anywhere baby Pubert might be hidden. Wednesday and Pubsy are here to help. A small dark cave might need a lantern. In a mountainous area, a baby siren named Fweep associates herself with Uncle Fester. He might even prove to be help. You have to find that out. In the drylands, Fester will face those aggravating shifting holes. They might not be fallible in this level. He may have to buy some stone marbles to fend off his attackers, but what will he carry them in? He's got to get through that tube entrance. Maybe he'd better see Granny for some cookies first. Has she got the recipe? Fester needs to remember something about a sleeping gargoyle. Look out for M. Henge, the Master Hoarder, and Imp, the Crusher Vine. What? I think we just need to walk around a lot. But I can't believe the game has even given me... Where's Cousin It? Where is Cousin It and the passwords? I just want to, like, pretend I'm saving the game for tomorrow, because I'm just gonna probably go to bed in a minute. Cousin It, where are you? Password. Passwords are available throughout the game when the player finds Cousin It. I've never found him though. This allows the player to restart the game from this point. I've read he's in the swamp, but I couldn't find him. Are you finding the same things, Chrono Gear? Like it's probably easier because you're not like having a big conversation about Disney at the same time, but it's very disorientating, isn't it? Just say yes, that's the answer I'm looking for here. Piss! I'm going to die. Got distracted with work. See? And you got lost. Exactly. The start of the greenhouse. It all goes downhill from there, I'm afraid. Did you miss the stream? Not yet, but very soon you will have missed the stream, yes. Never mind. I will be here tomorrow and going later. I'm just gonna die. Just respawn me somewhere, I don't know. I'm tired. I don't even know where we're gonna be. Let's see the situation. Doot doot. Pop pop. See, we've got password, but there's no option. I want to find. I want to sort of save as in. Oh my god. Well, we've got cookies from Grandma. I want to be in a good spot. We haven't even given the pumpkin. I think tomorrow I'm just gonna have to go through it methodically. There's no pissing map here. Grandma and her boggly eyes again. Why wouldn't you just have a little map for that area? I think we need to go to the left. So I can't go up the centre yet. And the right hand side. Let's check the right hand side. I can't remember what's over there and why I can't go there. It's so hard to hit a bush. Make what you will of that. Bum, 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 bum. We're in the middle. Right, let's just process of eliminate what's going on over here. If it's just dead ends. No, there's a whole bloody thing here. I haven't been here. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow then. Wait, are these the gargoyles that I need to wake up? So many mysteries. Oh my god, this like crap beam when you've lost health. Let's try the first one out. Wait, did I miss something about Mario and Luigi? Oh, they aren't the role-playing ones? They're great. I have Fury. I love that. I only played the first one and some of Partners in Time. The localization's so good. That's why I'm a bit on the fence about them now, because I kind of don't want to play them in Japanese, but that's mostly my only option. Because I think the English writing is so funny. Where are we now? Is this dungeon 2? If I went to Pugsley first though, I'd get an extra cookie. But I don't know if I can be asked. Where we are. Gardens and graveyard. Wait, is this just if this is just the dead end, maybe I'll just explore it quickly. Phil Trelford, this is his grave. He cut himself while having a shave. Silly fool. Didn't know first aid. Now looky here at the price he paid. I went into that and then just went with it. It seemed to work out okay with the voice I went with. Unknown. It's disappointing. John May got sick one day. The next day, he seemed okay. Third day in, he looked quite ill. It was this day he wrote his will. And good job too, is what I say. For on the next morn he passed away. Where's he now, I see you wonder? He's beneath your feet, 6 feet under. Someone had fun making this. Oh, piss off. I need to scratch my face, but I don't want to pause the game. I'm gonna have to. Happy Halloween, Jamesy. I'm really tired. And the reason I bring this up is because I feel like I've had a drink. But I haven't, I promise. You know when you're really tired? But tish. Can you kill a ghost? This is not a profound question. I mean specifically this one. Can you kill this ghost? Yes, you can. He's like the same sprite as Ivor the Unbeatable. Ooh, ah, bastard. Oh, piss off. I don't want to eat Grandma's cookies yet, but I will. Oh, now I've got my long beam again. Get out of here, bat. I'm just going to kill everything and then I'm going to enjoy reading the graves. Oh, you! They're so hard to hit them because I can't even see where they are. I've lost my beam. You're annoying. You're annoying and the bats are back. Oh. Right, we're done. Three frogs, Bertie's end was grim. How's the game so far? Good, but getting a bit pedestrian. It's not essentially bad, it's just getting a bit like going through the motions. It's a bit repetitive. Has charm though. I like the writing. It's been pretty fun. Free Frog's Bertie's end was grim, for someone threw a tomato at him. Now tomatoes don't hurt when they're in their skin, but this beauty did. It was still in the tin. Made me laugh more than it should have. Below this tomb is the graveyard poet. He couldn't rhyme but didn't know it. Until the time he fell down a grate, and by that time he couldn't do anything about it. Unknown. That's a shame. This is the grave of Benny Blue, who stole many pots of glue. That doesn't work very well. Many close shaves he nearly had, but Benny has a naughty lad. Excuse me. His erroneous way he did not mend. Oh, was a naughty lad, not has. The font on this is terrible. His erroneous way he did not mend, and thus came to a sticky end. Good job I corrected that. Yes, it was animated as well. Yeah, I'm on the fence about which one I prefer. I'll tell you a tale of 9 lives Ian, who's buried in this mausoleum. Turnbull was his second name, and a life of crime was his game. 9 times he had close shaves, but the 10th one put him in this grave. So ye folk who read this carving, even if you're cold and starving, don't use crime to get you by. Curious? I'll tell you why. Luck comes in fits and bouts, and one day it will run out. Magic Landstalker. Oh yeah, the crit bit. These aren't puzzles though, these are just shit posts, pretty much. In this grave lies young Fred Jones, once had flesh, now just bones. Short but sweet. Unknown. Under here lies old Rab? Old Rab Walker, who had a name for being a talker, until one day he swallowed him off, and choked and choked and coughed and coughed. He didn't take too well to this change of diet, how Lady Luck favours the quiet. Ba-dum-tsh. We read that one, right? Yeah. He didn't know first aid, that was the first one. Best bit of the game so far. Unknown. John May got sick one day. The next day he I read that one, didn't I? Unknown. I think I read all of these. Grievous ends await you all, who bang your heads against a wall. Just ask Luther Bone, who lies here beneath this stone. Beneath the stone lies Gary Bracey. He wound up here for being too lazy. So, oh player, don't be a hog. Put down your joystick and go for a jog. Amazing. It broke the fourth wall. Wow. John Hackleton, what a cad. Some would say he was quite sad. That is why he passed away, or rumour has it. I was really wondering where it was going then. Or rumour has it, anyway. You know what I was thinking. Maybe. Oh, no spiders, please. Strobia. Oh, they're in the manual. Want a corny joke on my coffin? None of this cringe. Well, I thought you were writing one, Doan. You disappointed me. None of this cringe. I'm still reading everything like a fucking limerick now. None of this cringe. She was a ray of sunshine bullcrap. or rumour has it. Strobia, guardian of the graveyard. What could yours be, Doan? Here lies Doan. She liked her games. Shouldn't there be a point? Guardian of the graveyard. You think there'd be an item or something? I think the manual mentions something about the spider. Let me have a look. It's on the last page, it's got hints. Oh, there's 7 levels. Rumours. The following are the current rumours circulating in the gardens and swamps. Believe them or not, the choice is yours. Rumour has it that a strange glowing object has been sighted over the Rockies at night. UFO perhaps? Watch out for Grindle the Thief. He seeks rocks, which he turns into gems and diamonds. Anything he offers you for rocks will most likely be useless. Eccentric aviator Magnifico has recently crashed his strange flying machine while travelling north over the Rockies. He'll be buried shortly along with his most treasured map and journals. In the graveyard, possibly. But maybe not yet. Maybe we'll have to come. Maybe he'll be in one of these unknown graves. A large stone tree known as Romit resides in the stone gardens. Keep well away, as he is no pushover. Stone gargoyles in the gardens are not statues; they are merely asleep. One must find the key to wake them up, or should that be wake them to find the key? Who knows? Happy Halloween, Glyphix. How are you? Here lies Doan. She tripped over a cat. Look where you're going. Don't be a twat. Despite rumours to the contrary, Ivel is defeatable. Tune yourself to his attack and you will defeat him. Perhaps. I'm still reading things like limericks. I can't get out of the voice now. Strobia, once mighty guardian of the graveyard, now lies dormant. Surely she will bless those cunning enough to reactivate her. A giant spider called Morobe roams the morgue. She is friendly and will offer aid against Debbie. The mansion is to contain vast libraries of knowledge. It would be wise to search through all the books for a clue. What do you reckon anyway? Tell me, what do you think about the emo? I can't decide. Do I like it animated or not animated? Do I like it peeking in like that? I kind of feel like you can't see it when it does that though, but I'm not sure. Or do I want it sliding in from the left? I also had it laughing. I wasn't sure. You know, like Tommy Lasorda laughing? Up and down like that as Morticia. I'm not sure. It sounds good too. Shall I just do them all? Can I set them up right now without actually doing anything complicated? Oh, there we go. We'll walk and do it. I might just load all 3 and you can see if it lets me. Because I've got open slots for animated ones anyway. Yeah, let me add one. Oh, what's that skeleton doing? Go away. There we go. I've added Laughing Morticia. If you refresh, she'll be there. And I'll add the sliding one. I have the slide already for the other one, but yeah, I think they should be all good now. Try them out. How's this game? It's pretty good. It's ups and downs. It's a bit monotonous sometimes. Not just animated on your phone. The phone's weird. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand, because I have that too. Sometimes it just stops working on my phone. Angelica Houston's represented in some way. Be like, Mamu must be a huge one. Well, I'll remove them once we've decided on which one, but I just couldn't decide. In fact, let me line them all up together. Let me refresh my own chat. See which one. Oh, I've refreshed and now Doan's green. Confusing me. Why is it locked? Why do I have to unlock 10 emotes or more? Subscribe at tier 1. I'm not subscribing to myself. What? Why is it locked? Oh, it's a tier 1 emote. How weird. I didn't think that was a thing that I would set up. I just put it in the... Did I just put it in the wrong thing? Why do I have to subscribe it to you? It's my fucking channel. At the very least, I should be able to use it. You're tier 1? Wait, what tier am I then? Oh, I'm tier 3. That's the better one, isn't it? Are you not logged in? I am. But why is it padlocked? Is it, maybe it's because I just did it. Is it still padlocked? It just says you need to subscribe. Let me just have a look again. Slide in Morticia. What's your problem? Tier 1. Oh, it should be done. Maybe it's just a delay before. Try refreshing the chat. It's a great stream, sorry about this. Just titting about with emotes. So, we usually like it doesn't, you know when you need to refresh, usually it doesn't even appear. Have they worked? Can't even see chat because it's refreshing. Oh, is that all of them? There they all are. Which one do you like then? Do you like sliding Morticia? Or... I like the one where she like poodles up to the front, but I wish it would just stop looping so quickly. They're not animated. You just got loads of Morticias. You like... I've been chuckling your ass off. Do you like chuckling Morticia? I just thought it's the same as him, Tommy Lasorda. You like this one? Shall we vote? Let's do a poll. And then I'll probably ignore it. Go away. There you go. We've got a poll up. Which Morticia do you like? We've got chuckling, trotting on up. You like them? They're all good, yeah. We have to make choices though. Trotting up, sliding in, or doing nothing. Vote, vote, vote. If you don't vote, then you won't be listened to. Can't believe somebody voted nothing. Who are you? How boring. We're gonna tie break, aren't we? It always happens. Oh, you voted nothing because they all do nothing for me. That's fair. I'll cancel your vote then, Doan, because you can't see. All of the above. Okay, so that's 1 for everything except for nothing. 2 for trotting up. For chuckling. I think I like the chuckling, but I do like the trotting up as well. What's all the way to the right then? Oh, we're tied between chuckling and trotting. Why can't we have both? Should I just have both? I've got empty slots until I make something new. Maybe we'll just have both. I think I'll leave it with trotting just for differences. We've already got chuckling Tommy Lasorda, so that'll do. That'll do. Thank you for your votes. You've made a great change. I think I'm done. I need to go to bed, and this is not working. So what made you? Oh, you went for trotting. You. Oh, I thought you were a chuckler. I thought you were a chuckler there. I really like the trotting one. I just don't like the fact that it doesn't stay for like more than a second. You know what I mean? If I was talented, I'd just make my own version of the trot and have her stay there as a long gif. But I don't like the fact that it just keeps cycling over and over. You can't look at it. But I do like the fact that she's trotting on up. Hiya. Right, I'm going to finish because I need to go to bed. And what I'm going to do is we'll just pick this up from here tomorrow. I'm just going to drop a cheeky save, use the powers that be. We'll pretend I left the Mega Drive on all night, you know, because we've got infinite continues. I swear you could just adjust that. Can I? Oh, if I can, maybe I'll have a look. But I don't think you can. You can extend the loop. It's not a GIF. I just used Twitch thingy. Easy animate. I was lazy because I have no talents. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep the progress here.